Simone and Jonathan, will you two be back for more Bridgerton?
I think we intend to be at every wedding and
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll be there for the siblings.
You honestly just did that?
I believe I did.
How ready are you for the world to finally see season 2?
Yeah, we're ready. You know what? It's like coming together and doing this junket is brilliant because we've, after such an amazing year last year of working really hard and telling these amazing stories again, just makes it feel more real. So yeah, we're excited for the world to fall in love with the Sharmas and with Anthony and Kate.
Pardon me, my lord.
I never got your name. I was wondering if we'd meet again.
So you might discern if my wit is acceptable, my manners genteel.
Well, I fell in love. I watched this whole season in a day. By the end of it, I was speaking in a British accent. I wasn't well. It is a delicious, slow burn with a big finish. This season felt like more of a build-up. Did you all notice that? Did you know going into it? And how did you feel about holding off on the sexiness a little bit?
I mean, I think it allowed us as actors to kind of just dive into the character development, and I think tension makes us more invested in what's going to happen, and I think it's all, the fireworks are even bigger when it does all happen, and it's very earned. So yeah, I was just down for it. I thought, absolutely, just rolling with it.
And psychologically, it's complicated for these two characters. There's a lot that they have to overcome in order to get there, and there's different ways in which you can be explicit, and this feels sort of psychologically rich, and there was so much, that you could nuance on the way, so it was great when they were naked in front of each other psychologically before they were physically.
We fall in love with all of them. We fall even more in love with Anthony. Are you ready for the fandom that's coming your way? Have you gotten any advice from Reggae on how to handle being the leading man this season and all that's to come?
Do you know what? Phoebe's been amazing, and being able to see Phoebe go forward and Reggae and tell their story means that we're not going to be the first, and that by no means will be the last, because there's 6 other siblings. So it's just amazing to be able to tell the story and to we love our characters, and we want it's just great to see Anthony meet Kate. And so everything else that comes with it will be fine, because we're surrounded by the best people.
Can you really not see anything engaging about it?
Yes, I suppose I can see how you might engage a person.
Oh my! Are you hurt?
Come now, it is not proper to stare.
You guys have some incredible scenes. The mud scene, there are some romantic horseback riding scenes. Any fun stunt stories from set? I mean, Kate, you rear up on that horse. I was a little worried about you.
Yeah. Oh god. I mean, movie magic for the horse rearing scene is all I'll say. It's amazing what you can achieve with a robotic horse. I loved filming the mud scene. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
Although falling in the mud did lose its novelty after
maybe
1 or 2 takes.
How many takes did that take? How many?
You know what? We got way too into it. By the end, we were getting mud all over our face, so we had to reshoot because we were just the hysteria.
Piglets in the mud,
yeah,
like rolling around.
But no, the horse. You were really brilliant at the green screen horse, which was like this sort of giant robot. Series 1, we had a space hopper that we had to bounce on. But season 2, we got a whole rig.
We actually had like a real.
We had a barrel, so yeah.
Well,
and you were really good at it, but I got.
The horse was like a real horse. Do you remember?
Oh, I didn't see that because you must have filmed that when I was being thrown in the lake.
Day.
Oh, rain day.
Yeah, rain day.
Rain day, as it will be known.
How cold and wet were you on rain day?
I felt so sorry for you because this is the most amazing shot, that moment where you get really wet and the rain is, for goodness sake, and the rain is coming down, and anyway, I was allowed to come out and get, anyway, I felt for you at that moment.
We have the intimacy coordinators. I know that they get creative. Most inventive item used by an intimacy coordinator.
Goodness, it's inventive. I think it's practicality. It's about protecting the actors, about creating boundaries and making sure it's a safe environment for us to choreograph these scenes together. And we had to take it seriously in order to have fun with it on the day. And I think we did a good job of that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And the toolkit, it's quite pragmatic, and it has to be in order for everyone to feel safe. But there is, I remember one of them was it the John Lewis travel cushion?
Oh yeah.
So you can get it from John Lewis.
Like a neck pillow?
Yeah. It's got one side of it is solid and one is soft. So there we go. But anyway, the toolkit is ever expanding, and it's the difference between series 1 and 2, and I'm sure going forward the industry will be more and more resourceful.
Yeah.
You guys are paving the way, really. You are. Speaking of Simone and Charithra, what was it like for you? It was so cool to see elements of Indian culture be brought into this season. What was that like for you, and did you kind of consult with the writers and give them your take on it at all?
We didn't get much of a say, so it was always a pleasant surprise when we read the scripts. And I think the thing is, what you really see are these characters revert back to their Indian culture in times when they really need deep comfort and in times when they want to celebrate. So I think it's like those extreme moments. They want to revert back to what's familiar to them. But no, we didn't get much of a say, but it was always such a lovely surprise when we read it in the script.
Geetika was there, wasn't she?
Yeah, and we have an Indian writer in the writer's room, and you know, she was the one that actually pitched for Kate and Edwina to be Indian, so very grateful to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
You must be excited. This is the first chapter of a happy story. All you have to do this evening is remember what it is you're looking for.
Someone charming and handsome, of course. A prince or a duke, perhaps.
It is not a man's appearance or title that will woo you. It is his mind and spirit that will court yours.
Charithra, you are so incredible this season, and will you be back for more Bridgerton? I want to see her with the prince now.
Oh, you're so sweet. I mean, what I'd say is that Bridgerton is a show about the Bridgerton family, and at the end of the day, Edwina's not part of that family, or she's not directly part of that family. And so she exists in the universe.
She's like a sister-in-law now.
Yeah. I mean, she exists in the Bridgerverse, we like to call it, obviously, with the prequel coming up.
Auntie Edwina, I can
Auntie
see
Edwina.
it.
But she exists in the Bridgerverse, but at the end of the day, each season is about a different Bridgerton sibling, and, you know, in future I may pop up.
One of my favourite relationships though is Edwina and the Queen.
Yeah.
And she's got her own spin-off.
Yeah.
So we might be seeing Edwina popping up in different versions of that.
I love that spin-off, Edwina and the Queen. It's got a ring to it. Simone and Jonathan, will you two be back? Because we got Phoebe back, we did not get Reggae. Will you two be back for more Bridgerton? We have seasons 3 and 4 renewed.
I think we intend to be at every wedding and
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll be there for the siblings going forward, absolutely. And we're so excited as well to support all the others in their love stories, and that's what it's all about. And it's an amazing TV series because I haven't really seen a series that does this.
It's very special in that sense.
Yeah.
It feels like a real universe, I always think.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to be a part of a family, and knowing that we're going to work together for the next 10 years is great.
And I feel like Canthony's just beginning, really,
Yeah.
by the end of season 2. There's so much more to explore.
Well, that's a great tease. Congratulations. Jonathan, you really delivered. Do you feel good about everything?
I'm really excited, yeah, and it's just been like, it's, you know, once in a lifetime opportunity, so great. And also to tell a love story, I think is what the world needs right now.